Are you looking to find out more about this Danner boot? In this video, I'm going to tell you how it fits, how to treat it, and the best way to shop, especially if you're trying to shop online. So thanks for joining me. You can always hit the subscribe, hit the like button, and watch the rest of my series on the Danner shoe reviews to get all the good Danner goodness. Thanks for joining me. Aloha. Aloha, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Aloha from Maui, Hawaii. I am Teri Edmonds. Yay! We are live on Amazon together. This is awesome. I know that everybody's ordering online these days. The ways you can reach me is through my website, teriedmonds.com. Also, I have this awesome Amazon Live channel that I air every Thursday and Friday at 9 o'clock Hawaii Standard Time. And on my Amazon, on my website, teriedmonds.com, there's the Amazon link right on the front. You can click it, and it's going to take you to my Amazon shopping cart. You can buy all of the supplies that I offer, everything from repairing shoes, also to Danner boots. So that's pretty exciting. Amazon's offering so many things. And you can also see my videos. So if I mention something here, for instance, I'm going to be talking about cleaning your boots and caring for them. All of these supplies are on previous videos, so feel free to search them out. But for today, it's just a boot review. I really want to be able to help you when you're trying to shop from home. All right, number 3 for me is the Trakwelt. And this is our Trakwelt. Let me grab this side. This one here. This is a little bit beefier shoe compared to, I don't want to get this lost, compared to the last one I just showed you. You know, it's got, it does have a lining. This one is waterproof, and it's got an extra toe shield on the front, which is nice. I have a lot of contractors that bend down, and they, you know, are constantly trying to deal with their front of their toes getting holes in them. And especially when you have the safety toe, it's hard to repair after that. There is a product that is made called Toe Armor, and it's a wonderful, you just spread it on. It is like truck bed liner. It's black and kind of got a crumbly texture to it, and it just smears on. And as it wears off over time, you just add more to it. So I always like to suggest that for people. So this is the Trakwelt. Here's a close-up to it. That's a nice boot. It's got a great sole. It's really tough. This is much more tough than the last, than that first one. So here we talked about the steel yard, and if you're just tuning in or if you're watching this on replay, I have, I'll be separating each of these little segments out for you just for searching for the steel yard. So here's the sole. It's pretty darn rugged. I would recommend this boot, and because it comes in the 6-inch, and it also comes in the 8-inch. It likely, I believe it comes insulated. No, does not offer an insulation on it. But you know, this to me is like your everyday contractor. You're doing all kinds of work. You are, you know, bending and stuff, so you kind of need that low rise on this. I also see this in the taller version, and it comes with the Wellington version. Let me show you. I don't have the 8-inch in stock, but I do have the Wellington. So this is the Wellington, and I'll be doing a segment just on the Wellingtons. Unless we have time today, we might cover it today. But this is the Trakwelt Wellington, and it is the waterproof. It's using the Danner Dry in lining. And I'd say it's still breathable because they are not making them insulated. I think they're expecting guys to be, you know, like I see a roadside crew working in this boot. Really good one to kick around. Even the shorter one here. I think these are both really great for that kind of a job. Something where you're not, well, this one you can climb ladders in. You know, I never recommend a Wellington for a project where you're climbing ladders, or you don't, if you need the ankle support, then this is not the boot for that project. You want to do this one or get it in the 8-inch. So this has got the Danner slip and oil resistant outer sole, which is very nice. Let's see if they come with the steel shank. This has the Goodyear Welt, so it's meant to really last a long time. Let's see, cushioning footbed. It has the oil and slip resistant, up to 90 degrees in heat. So again, when I said a road crew, that's exactly what they're talking about. I think that's just who they designed this for. So if they're really hot, as a shoe cobbler, I have seen really hot shoes come unglued. And it's, you know, it's kind of tricky. So it's nice that they're offering that Goodyear Welt, because that will help. So wonderful. And then it has the safety toe, which is the non-metallic toe, and it meets all of the safety requirements. So super awesome boot. Totally like the Trakwelt. I don't think that they make these replacement laces, but you could always buy the brown. You know, they offer them in black, and I'm not sure if they have a dark brown with Danner. And again, you want to count you actually want to pull the laces out to measure how long they are before you order your laces, because it's not always the same as it says on the packaging. So how would you care for this boot? To me, if I'm seeing somebody like a road crew, somebody that's out in the heat, they might be getting with oil. They might be digging and have a lot of dirt on their shoes, and dirt and sand like to dry out material. So I think what I would suggest, if the client wants to take the first step and clean the boot, then I recommend the Easy Suede Cleaner. After that, your choices are putting on a lotion, cream, or doing an oil base. Probably, out here in Hawaii, we get the oil-based products tend to keep the mold around. So if I had somebody living in a very wet area, I probably would recommend more of a boot dressing like Danner offers, or even the conditioner. I am a super huge fan of this Cadillac boot and shoe leather lotion. I wish that they made it for human beings, because it restores everything. Hello, bye-bye wrinkles. So I love this stuff. If you are deciding to go in the oil route, then I recommend, and if you're going to do it often, I recommend going ahead and getting yourself just a spare container and having a dedicated paintbrush. And then you just take your paintbrush and you just slather the oil all over everything, including all of the laces. You really want to do that, because those can dry out too. A lot of stuff can be repaired, stitches and things like that. You can take them to a cobbler like myself, and we do things like that. But just doing some preventative measures is really nice. We'll talk about these products more later, but you can also do some waterproofing. Danner offers a lot of really great products, and we'll talk about that. It's a spray. In my opinion, I will say that you can never really waterproof a boot that's not waterproof. So you can add products that will allow moisture to maybe roll off the shoe easier. But I'd say Danner knows what they're doing when it comes to waterproofing. They actually invented Gore-Tex. So they really have the clients in mind. So if they say that that's the product to use, I say, I believe it. All right. So we are done with the Trakwelt for now. I'm going to just cover the supplies one more time to give you some options. And let's talk about some real basics again, just as an overall recap. Okay. And for those of you that are watching this on the replay, this is some good info. All right, Danner runs very true to size. If you are an 11, I think you can feel comfortable ordering an 11. If you're not quite sure, Danner, if you order from Danner or Amazon, they have a really great return policy or exchange, which is super. You can also go into a shop like mine. I have If the Shoe Fits in Maui, Hawaii, where I specialize in great work boots. Look at all these work boots. It's awesome. And there you get customer service. You can really have somebody, you can try it on, see how it feels, and that's really great, and you support us. You also support me by shopping on my Amazon shopping cart. If you're watching this on YouTube, in the replay, my Amazon shopping cart is amazon.com/shop/Teri Edmonds. And there it's got all of my favorite products listed, and it's really easy to find, and it looks very much like this. It just scrolls and you've got all of my favorite picks right there, and you support me by shopping there. Thank you. I really appreciate it. All right, I also have a website, teriedmonds.com, and you just go to the front page, click the Amazon button, it takes you to all of these supplies. So, as a recap, my very favorite Danner supplies. All right, no matter what kind of leather you're working with, most of the Danner shoes can all be treated the same way. I have Neat's foot oil. Well, first you would clean the boot. If we're going from beginning to end, you can skip steps if you want, but my suggestions: clean your boot, Easy Suede Cleaner, Lincoln Easy Suede Cleaner. If you want to condition them, actually I should stop, let me go another way. When you first buy your boot, you can buy a Scotch Guard. This happens to be my favorite. It's Cadillac Shield. It helps to protect, and it doesn't waterproof, but it helps to protect the leather. You can also buy something like a Danner waterproof boot care for nubuck, suede, and fabric. Clean the item, apply this waterproofing spray, allow it to dry, and there you go. They also offer it with the dauber instead of the spray. So that's protecting your shoe. Then, let's say your boot's dirty, go ahead and clean it first with the Easy Suede Cleaner. Then you can choose. You can go an oil, or you can go with a lotion. The lotion is my favorite, and this is the Cadillac Boot and Shoe Leather Lotion, and it's on my shopping cart, the Amazon shopping cart. There's also the Neat's foot oil. Neat's foot oil is not great for a place that has mold, so keep that in mind. If you do go this route, I suggest that you buy or just get a recycled container and dedicate a brush to it, so that when you come home at the end of the day or whenever you decide to do it, you can just slather it all over your boots and then walk away and not worry about it. That keeps them from drying out. If you are a shoe fan and you love your boots and you want to kind of take your treatment, your care for the boots to the next level, then I recommend investing in that next thing, like the boot dressing. And I love Danner. I picked Danner. I actually sell in my store the Danners, but I also sell Lincoln and some other products. But I love the Danner because it's kind of a combination of a cream and a wax, and it does the same trick, and Danner made it. So if you're buying a Danner boot, Danner has really thought this out, and that's really great. So also, some other really great things that Danner offers happens to be some great laces. So they do replacement laces. When you are going to buy laces, be sure to measure the lace. Don't take the word for it on the package, because they don't always match. Measure your laces and then order them. Also, you can indulge in some really, really comfortable socks, and that doesn't suck. These are awesome. They're kind of pricey, but I think if you're working in them every day, spend a little bit of extra money on yourself. You're in these boots typically, for most people, all day, every day, and I can tell you that by adding these products, especially the orthotics, maybe a good pair of socks, you're going to feel amazing, and it will happen right away. So you've got my word on that. That's what I'm saying. And I only say that from experience, because I'm wearing their socks, I'm wearing the orthotics, and my feet never hurt at the end of the day. And I'm a foot care professional. I've been in the business for so long, and I've seen so many troubled feet, that doing these little bit of things really do help in the end, cumulatively. So we are done. Tomorrow we are going to be reviewing Danner hunting boots, and I'm really excited because I own some myself, and that's going to be a lot of fun. So you get to see some more great boots and quality footwear. 9 o'clock tomorrow morning from Hawaii, and coming from my little shop, If the Shoe Fits, Teri Edmonds. Aloha.